The speculation is over. It is actually happening. You can pick up the phone, call all those friends that you try to explain to why they should buy XRP at $2 because it was going to be included in the strategic reserve. And they didn't believe you. They pushed back. Pick up the phone, call them, or text them this right here. By President Donald Trump early this morning, stating that a U.S. crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry, specifically mentioning that XRP will be included in the crypto strategic reserve. And while XRP's price reacted accordingly, up over 31.5% on the 24-hour, from the basement of $2 to knocking on the door of $3. As you can see here, a mighty God candle, as some call it. Currently a 31% candle on the daily. This is what it looks like on the weekly. Taking out a key level, a massive level that I honestly thought XRP was going to have a big retracement after hitting, and that level is $2.78. Guess what? If this candle close holds above $2.78, the entire structure of this chart flips from bearish to bullish, as again, we took out this massively important high of $2.78, going all the way back to December of last year, as this was resistance more than 3 times before XRP rallied up to that $3.42 level, which is why in this video I also want to give an updated price prediction on XRP in the light of this news, what's going to happen. Now, we got to look outside of the strategic reserve, right? We know they're going to have to go out and buy some XRPs. They're going to come from the Ripple Foundation. Are they going to go to OTC? Are they going to have to dip into the order books? We know there's going to be buy pressure from that standpoint on top of the speculation that we're already seeing and will continue to see as Asia wakes up, China, South Korea, Japan, maybe the Middle East, as these countries and their traders and investors finally wake up and see the headline news and do exactly what America did this morning. How can XRP be used? Now, you got to assume it's a made in the USA crypto. Brad Garlinghouse and company met with President Trump and the crypto advisors. We know they're going to have a role somehow, whether it's an advisory role or an actual using the blockchain role. Now, what does XRP do best? Obviously, it does remittances best. It's already working with Swift. We know eventually that archaic infrastructure of payments and remittance will be replaced. It's going to take some time. But in the next 6 to 12 to 18 months, could XRP and Ripple be working hand in hand and complementing the current infrastructure we have? And just to show you the immense value of money remittance in the United States, take a look at this from the fedwire.org. There was $9.8 trillion of value that was moved in just January alone. These are in millions. $9.8 trillion in remittances. And that is exactly what XRP does. It makes complete sense for us to sit here and say that they selected made in USA coins to go into the strategic reserve when they're ready to onboard blockchain into the government, into institutions, bridging from Web 2 to Web 3, that the idea of them picking a project outside of the made in the USA crypto narrative is laughable at this point. And so when you talk about remittance and transferring money back and forth, whether it's cross-border or within the United States alone, there is one project in the list that he stated that does that extremely well, and that is XRP, which leads me to my updated price prediction for XRP. My base case was anywhere between $8 to $10 to $12. I think a $18 to $22 XRP is absolutely in the cards now, seeing as in just 2 years, the monthly release of 1 billion tokens of XRP tokens from the Ripple Foundation's escrow account will cease. So no more 1 billion tokens every month. That happens in 2 years. We have an XRP ETF coming out this year. We have the SEC lawsuit that we believe is going to be completely done. Put the nail in the coffin, sink that sucker 6 feet underground. It's done and over with. There's one point of contention, which is how much is Ripple going to pay in fees? I think that's going to end. And you have literally nothing in the way of XRP and Ripple getting to that $18 to $22 level, especially contingent on them directly working with the United States government and other large institutions in the country. Exciting times are ahead. There's going to be a lot more bullish news and narratives. This is not even the crypto town hall that they've been talking about. And if this wasn't the biggest announcement, what else can we expect at that meeting that is happening in a very few short weeks? Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, hit your notification bell on, because we will bring you the breaking news as soon as it happens. You're going to get all that info here. And also come check out our live show Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you in the next one.